Hello and welcome to another Food Friday. Today, it's time for more poor man's comfort food. We're making hamburger, pork and beans, and fried potatoes. Probably a can of green beans to add in an extra veggie, but let's get to it. So the first thing we've done, because it's the cheapest way through, is we've cut up a couple of potatoes. These were small, very small potatoes, but cut up 2 or 3. Get yourself a nice pile of potatoes because we're frying potatoes. Into our pans over here, we're going to add, wrong pan, we're going to add a little bit of avocado oil for frying these potatoes. Big avocado oil guy. You want a pretty decent coat on the bottom of the pan, especially because the potatoes suck up so much oil. Now that your oil moves around all nice and free flowing, you're going to put your potatoes in. How aggressive. They're freshly cut potatoes, so there's quite a bit of water. So that oil doesn't love them. They're very wet. We're going to go ahead and hit these with some garlic salt and some black pepper. We got those going. Now we need to get our burger in and going. Into this pan, we're going to take about a pound of hamburger. Give or take, this is a 2-pound package. When you do it, it'll be exactly a pound because you'll just buy a 1-pound package, but I don't have that. So we're going to go just about a pound. Then for this, we're going to go in with our usual Geek seasoning blend after we get it a little more crumpled out. Because we are scrambling this hamburger. We'll want it as scrambly as possible, but it's going to take it a minute. But we just want to break it up enough so that there's seasoning coating a larger chunk. And then we're going to hit it with our usual seasoning blend. Don't be shy about it. Seasoning is flavor. Now we're going to add in, again, we're still working with 1 onion, but we're just adding in a couple chunks of onion. Let these cook down. But a nice little bit of onion in there. Get that nice and worked in. And get it cooked down, softened, and going well. Now that that's mostly done, we're going to add green beans into a bowl. And we're going to go ahead and throw those in the microwave. Little can of green beans. Microwave just a bit while we add the final thing to our burger. Nice and done. We're going to go ahead and open our can of Van Camp's pork and beans and tomato sauce. And in those go. Now with your beans in, you just give that a nice stir. As long as your hamburger's seasoned well, you will have a lot of flavor in there. We're going to let these beans cook for a bit, though. Get nice and warm. Here you have it all plated up. Fried potatoes, pork and beans, green beans, and just a wonderful dinner that only costs this much.